Bacchanal Therapy case meets Kadassan Bouillon. Also stand-up finalists. Your special guest, three-pit Cadas champion, White Ferry. Also more Bacchanal with Triple K Global. Bacchanal Therapy this Wednesday at the Stand-Up Tent. Partners include headline sponsor Digicel Caribbean, Big and Soccer Rum, Dumbling, Dominique Lotris Commission, Mania 711 Plus, and Milan's Bar and Grill, Mapao, Petro Caribbean Courts, Vibes Radio, Fight for Ting, ACS, New India Insurance, QFM, The Signman, Simon's Visual Arts, Carrier FM, DBS Radio, Mapping 2K4, Deepex Scholar Lab, Smollax Mobile, Stamina and Sons, Dominican News Online. Bacchanal Therapy this Wednesday, February 15th, Vata Strip, 8 p.m. Backed up by Swinging Stars, MCs, Powerball and Lady Star. C'est obligatoire, vous êtes là!
This Sunday, February 12th, it's the Riverstone Pre-Carnival Fest Volume 1, a love fest in the Love Nest. Come celebrate Valentine's Day and Carnival with your crew, DJ Matthew and C Squared. Sunday is World Marriage Day. Married couples dress in something yellow and get a free drink on entry. It's the Riverstone Pre-Carnival Fest Volume 1 and Pre-Valentine's Love Fest at Riverstone Bar and Grill in Bells with White Oak Cocktails, DJ Matthew, and live music by C Squared and the Bouillon Queen Carleen XP. This Sunday, February 12th at 2 p.m. Entrance only $15. Sponsored by White Oak Rum, the Dominica Festivals Committee, and Kuboli Bear.
How about us having a patchy keep?
All right, Dominica. There's so much excitement the wrong way this afternoon. There, I'll tell you. At 1 o'clock, we will be talking to Ronald Charles. He is the attorney for most of the, of course, a lot of the young men who were arrested earlier this week. He'll give you the latest there at 1 o'clock. You may be surprised about some of the things he may say to you in terms of what he will reveal. Very, very interesting. But in the house with me this afternoon, she's love something in the Love Nest. Is that Mrs. Line? Give it to me again, Max.
We are having a love fest in the Love Nest.
I like that. I knew there was something that caught my attention there. A love fest in the Love Nest.
Not even a love fest, a love fest in the Love Nest.
That's your line?
So that's at Riverstone Bar and Grill on Sunday. But before that, we're hungry. And
of course we're hungry, of course.
We need lunch. So here we talking
what are you offering today?
About Urban Garden Cafe, what we have for lunch today. Our Friday lunch menu today, 10th of February, almost Valentine's Day 2017. We have today some stuffed chicken thighs. We have our spicy jerked pork. We've got some grilled tuna in a lemon butter sauce. And we have our vegetarian stir fry with some cabbage, eggplant, string beans, carrot, kale, stir fried. So lots of protein in there and your veg content as well as our vegetarian option. So stuffed chicken thighs, jerked pork, grilled tuna with lemon butter sauce and stir fried vegetables as our 4 main options. And on the side, we have scalloped potatoes, vegetable rice, stewed lentils and fresh garden salad. We also have our soups of the day. Today we have our fish broth and we have a lentil soup with chicken wings. And also as another special, we have our provision and codfish with or without salad, also available as a special. As you know, most of your listeners would know who listen regularly that we also do always have available our rotis or wraps. We have vegetarian wraps, grilled chicken wraps, barbecue chicken and cheese wrap, barbecue pork wrap, all sorts of different things. We have our goat roti, chicken, fish and veg rotis. We have always on the menu our pumpkin soup, cream of pumpkin soup with homemade coconut milk. We have omelets at any time of the day, vegetable omelets, bacon, cheese, whatever the case might be. We have our waffles as well. And all our regular menu items, our chicken Caesar salad, roquel and pumpkin salad, all sorts of different things. But our daily lunch special today, just to make sure that you heard it and that you remember, is stuffed chicken thighs, jerked pork, grilled tuna in a lemon butter sauce, or stir-fried vegetables, along with scalloped potatoes, vegetable rice, lentils, and salad. And then our fish broth and our lentil soup with chicken wings. Today, of course, is TGI Friday, so I hope you're kicks off from 4 o'clock with our $5 specials on single barrel and coconut water, or 3 for $10 on Kubuli and Carib, 2 for $8 on Heineken. Live music on the sidewalk every Friday. This Friday we have Rodney Thomas on the sidewalk. He is a one-man show. Local guy, been working on and off cruise ships. He plays Calypso. Last week Friday he dropped who was you see it? I cannot take it. Is it a what is it? Is that Dominican? Is it a Lucian? I ask a question. Yeah. That one? You know that one, right? You know that one, right?
Yes,
lady?
I know that one.
You know that one.
one.
You sure you know that one?
I know that one.
All right, okay. Lady
Jalousie.
Jalousie.
C'est Met Sorcier.
Right. What are you grudging me for?
What you grudging me for?
What are you grudging me for? What make your head swell? That is a funny question, but anyway, we're not going further. So that is Urban Garden Cafe today. Happy Hour TGI Fridays lunch. And then on Sunday, we are doing our volume 1 of our carnival, pre-carnival fete, as well as our pre-Valentine's fete, because don't forget, next week Tuesday is Valentine's Day. So you can come out with your loved ones, whether they be friends, whether they be family. We are not bringing any foes. Elvis, why are you rubbing your stomach? You ready for lunch? Don't forget, we do deliveries as well. So if you want to call in for deliveries, 317-8888, we deliver to you. Anyway, so Sunday we will be up at Bell's with C Squared and DJ Matthew in the house. Only $15 to enter. We are encouraging married couples. There is a special mass up in Cassie Bruce for married couples on Sunday because it is International Marriage Day, and they're doing a special mass at Cassie Bruce on Sunday, and they're asking couples to wear yellow. So we're encouraging you to attend the mass, and then afterwards you can come in your yellow to the fete, and we'll give you a special cocktail free of charge, compliments of White Oak on entrance. So only $15 gets you in. 2 o'clock we kick off. The river is nice. Hopefully the weather will be nice. We have C Squared in the house, so the music will be nice. Don't forget C Squared. We have our Bouillon Queen, Carlene XP at the head of that band, and then DJ Matthew, of course, guaranteed to make you dance. So that is this Sunday at Riverstone. And of course, you stay tuned to Q95, because you will find out what happens next week Sunday at Riverstone again, and what specials we'll be doing along the way, always.
I feel like having some soup today.
All right, what are you having? Fish broth, lentil soup with chicken wings, the cream of pumpkin soup with the coconut milk. That is the one you like.
Ronald told me to invite me to lunch. I'll let him make that choice.
You'll leave the choice up to Ronald?
Yes. Just put him on the spot there.
Anyway, so have a wonderful day, all of you out there listening. Don't forget 317-8888 if you want to place your order in advance before you come. We do takeaway, we do delivery, and you can also eat on site. We're open until midnight tonight at Urban Garden Cafe because it is Friday. We'll be doing our live music on the sidewalk later, and then Sunday we will be up in the mountain down by the river at Riverstone Bar and Grill with our pre-carnival fete, pre-Valentine's fete.
Up
love
in the
fest.
mountain. Some poetic
Love
words
fest.
there. Up in the mountain, down by the river. We'll be talking to you later. Take care now.
Take it easy, man.
Bye-bye.
This Sunday, February 12th, it's the Riverstone Pre-Carnival Fete Volume 1, a love fest in the Love Nest. Come celebrate Valentine's Day and Carnival with your crew, DJ Matthew and C Squared. Sunday is World Marriage Day. Married couples dress in something yellow and get a free drink on entry. It's the Riverstone Pre-Carnival Fete Volume 1 and Pre-Valentine's Love Fest at Riverstone Bar and Grill in Bells with White Oak cocktails, DJ Matthew, and live music by C Squared and the Bouillon Queen Carlene XP. This Sunday, February 12th at 2 p.m. Entrance only $15. Sponsored by White Oak Rum, the Dominica Festivals Committee, and Kubuli Bear.
It's got real beer. Grab them by 6 bars. I come in to take my seat. I got the blue and gold. This carnival. Buy 2 6-packs and get a chance to win these amazing carnival prizes. First prize, 2 carnival costumes each from Amnesia and Hysteria. Second prize, 2 tickets to Feathers each. Sunja, boat cruise. First prize, 2 t-shirts from Carrier Bam T-shirt band. And fourth prize, 3 cases car. Simply write your name and contact info at the back of your receipt and drop in a promotional box to qualify to win at all leading supermarkets island-wide. Draw ends February 20th, 2017. Terms and conditions apply. Scarab. Drink responsibly.
How about
The Maho Festivals Committee, in collaboration with Parliamentary Representative Ray Blackmore, present the the official opening of the celebration of Carnival 2017 in the community of Maho on Saturday, February 18th, 2017, 5 p.m. at Zaman Park, Lower Belfast. The ceremony will be preceded by a street parade from 3 p.m. from the lab to Zaman Park, featuring Maho cheerleaders, Fairsack cheerleaders, NBD flag wavers, Maho Sokala Bokabe, 2017 Carnival Queen contestants Kala Henry and Katisha Joseph, and the Buyo MVP Triple K International. Toute qualité manger, bon musique, bon amusement, bon bagaille. No vendors allowed. Saturday, February 18th from 3 p.m. Maho, the village that never sleep.
This is Garrick.
Hi.
Throughout his entire life, Garrick has been a loser.
Yeah.
One time, Garrick even managed to lose at losing.
I'd rather not talk about that.
But today, we told Garrick all about the benefits earned from taking a loan at Fast Cash. And he got excited. We told him that customers could gain access to more funds and enjoy longer repayment periods.
Yes.
We told him no need to come to us. Our mobile loan officers will come to him.
Woo!
We told him that our loans are automatically insured against death, critical illness, and involuntary loss of employment.
Loss of employment? That happens all over the country.
And we told him that even if he has a current loan with us, he could refinance it and qualify for all these great benefits and more.
Yeah.
Then just for fun, we told him all of this happened last week.
What?
And we laughed because we were joking.
Not funny, man.
Get a loan from Fast Cash today to enjoy many benefits. Loans are also available for small businesses, taxi and bus owners. So call us or visit any of our locations for more information. Fast Cash, a reliable, forward-thinking company with a flexible approach. Trust in our experience. Smarter, better. Fast Cash.
Suspense, intrigue, theater, witty, humorous, provocative, socio-political drama, sweet melodies, harmonious choruses, and clinical stage antics, enterprising heroics. The Dominica Calypso Association, in collaboration with Heineken and Flow, present the tightest semi-finals ever. Saturday, February 11th, 2017, Newtown, Savannah, 8:30 p.m. Who will be among the final nine to face King Dice? The star-studded lineup includes Caressa Observer, Daddy Chess, Weezer, Tasha B. Also Web, Bob Leona, Sai Checo, Jammer B. Comforted, Genius, Janae, Omi, Lucas, Healer, Stefan, J.D. Beno. Nail-biting, head-throbbing, blood-pumping, no space for error or complacency. The 2017 KSO semi-finals. This Saturday, Newtown, Savannah, Manchester.
Welcome to Q95's Lunchtime News Update for today, Friday, February 10th, 2017, brought to you through the kind compliments of Fresh Vitamins.
At Fresh Vitamins, we've got everything you need for health and well-being. We carry a wide range of all-natural sports nutrition and health supplements, plus gluten-free and organic foods, all from quality brands, including Solaray, Cal, Bob's Red Mill, Nature's Way, Source Naturals, and Desire Way. Fresh Vitamins has two convenient locations. We're at number 7, Great George Street, Roseau, and we're in Portsmouth, inside IGA Whitchurch Supermarket. Join our discount club and save up to 20% every day on your purchases. Like us on Facebook to stay informed about our products and specials. Come into Fresh Vitamins today and get healthy.
Welcome back. In local news, Director of Tourism Colin Piper says Liat's announcement of suspended flights will improve arrival and departure times in Dominica. Earlier this week, regional airline Liat announced the suspension of flights to multiple areas of the Caribbean, including flights between Guadeloupe and Dominica, in efforts to increase the company's efficiency. According to Piper, Dominica will continue to see direct flights to and from Antigua. However, flights to Guadeloupe will cease, improving the arrival and departure times in Dominica. In other news, Trinidad and Tobago's National Security Minister Edmund Dillon says failure is not an option for him, and therefore he will not be stepping down, although the murder rate continues to spiral. Speaking with the Trinidad and Tobago Guardian yesterday after the commissioning ceremony of the TNT Regiment's warrant officers and sergeant's mess of the 1st Infantry Battalion at Camp Ogden, Dillon says he is a person who never gives up. On January 17th, Dillon, along with Attorney General Faris Al-Rawi and Acting Police Commissioner Stephen Williams, announced that the nation's security agencies had launched an all-out offensive to hunt down criminals and bring them to justice. Plans to strengthen the four main anti-crime pillars of prediction, deterrence, detection, and prosecution were also announced. And Turkey's military has denied that it mistakenly told Russian warplanes to bomb a building in Syria on Thursday, killing 3 Turkish soldiers. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov told reporters the pilots were guided by coordinates from Turkish partners. But the Turkish military insisted the troops had been at the building for 10 days and that Russia had been advised of their position on Wednesday. The two countries, which support opposing sides in Syria's almost 6-year civil war, are working together to drive the Islamic State group from its last stronghold in Aleppo province. And this concludes your lunchtime news update, brought to you compliments Fresh Vitamins. I'm Linda Martin. Do join us again at 4 for the Prime Evening News Update. Good afternoon.
At Fresh Vitamins, we've got everything you need for health and well-being. We carry a wide range of all-natural sports nutrition and health supplements, plus gluten-free and organic foods, all from quality brands, including Solaray, Cal, Bob's Red Mill, Nature's Way, Source Naturals, and Designer Way. Fresh Vitamins has 2 convenient locations. We're at number 7, Great George Street, Roseau, and we're in Portsmouth, inside IGA Whitchurch Supermarket. Join our discount club and save up to 20% every day on your purchases. Like us on Facebook to stay informed about our products and specials. Come into Fresh Vitamins today and get healthy.
Everybody in the party, let me hear you make some noise. Say whoa,
On Wednesday, February 15th, Stand Up 10 presents Bacchanal Therapy. Bacchanal Therapy. Bacchanal Therapy at the Strip Lalicoco 8:30 p.m. Kaiso meets Kadas and Bouillon. Special feature the 27 instead of Road Match Monarch Competition. A grand prize of $1,000 winner takes all. Competitors include Hunter, Trendsetter, Janae, Jenny, Genius, Comforter, Lady S, and Lady V, Omi, Dino, Intruder, DBS Workshop, and more. Bacchanal Therapy, Kaiso meets Kadas and Bouillon. Also stand-up finalists. Your special guest, Three-Pit Caddis champion, White Ferry. Also more Bacchanal with Triple K Global. Bacchanal Therapy this Wednesday at the Stand Up 10. Partners include headline sponsor Digicel Caribbean, Big and Soccer Rum, Dumbling, Dominica Lotteries Commission, Media 711 Plus, and Millen's Bar and Grill, Mapao, Petro Caribbean Courts, Vibes Radio 5 Boutique, ACS, New India Insurance, QFM, The Signman, Simon's Visual Arts, Carrier FM, DBS Radio, Mapping 2K4, Deepex Scholar Lab, Small X Mobile, Stamina and Sons, Dominica News Online. Bacchanal Therapy this Wednesday, February 15th at the Strip, 8 p.m. Backed up by Swinging Stars MCs Powerball and Lady Star. C'est obligatoire, vous êtes là.
Versatile Entertainment in association with Mad Squad Promotions present the Domlek Northeastern Bouillon vs Soca Monarch Contest 2017, February 23rd. When the dust settles, 1 of 8 will be crowned the official Domlek and BVSM Monarch. It's the largest main stage event to hit Dominica's Northeast for Carnival. Come witness from Mariga, Inches, The Gem, Basic, King Stout, and Scorpion. From Calabishi, Classic, from the capital city, Tova E and Giovanni, as they go against each other for the ultimate title. One night, Thursday, February 23rd, 2017, Mariga, Commonwealth of Dominica, with live performances by Soca Icon, Too Greedy Square, featuring Bouillon MVP Cornell Phillip and Colleen XP, the virtual band Outer Grand Four. Your DJs for the night include DJ Slim, Outer Unstoppable DJ, Versatile DJ A-Star, DJ Flip the Bus, Outer Dominica, and from St. Kitts and Nevis, international promoter and DJ Flame, plus more of Dominica's best entertainers. Thursday, February 23rd, 2017, 8 p.m. General admission, $15. Better stand, $50 EC. Supported by your partners, Dominica Electricity Services Limited, Domlek, and Mad Squad Promotions, Silver Partners, Digicel, Hope Construction, Jedi High Powered Sounds, Digicel Play, Alan Kell Promotions, Flipside Records, Marigot Corporated Credit Union, Happy Car Rental, Bubbly Beer, Honorable Lennox Linton, Runs partners, the Virtual Band, and Paradise View Apartment. BDSM 2017, February 23rd. Be there.
The Maho Festivals Committee, in collaboration with Parliamentary Representative Ray Blackmore, present the official opening of the celebration of Carnival 2017 in the community of Maho on Saturday, February 18th, 2017, 5 p.m. at Zaman Park, Lower Belfast. The ceremony will be preceded by a street parade from 3 p.m. from the Lab to Zaman Park, featuring Maho cheerleaders, Masak cheerleaders, NBD flag wavers, Maho Sokalapakape, 2017 Carnival Queen contestants Kala Henry and Katisha Joseph, and the Buyo MVP Triple K International. Toute qualité manger, bon musique, bon musement, bon bagaille. No offenders allowed. Saturday, February 18th from 3 p.m. Maho, the village that never sleeps. Kai Pwini there.
Turn up the vibes, it's carnival time. Turn up the vibes, in a comedy style. Everybody chill this out, turn up the vibes and chill this out. Chill this out, turn up the vibes and chill this out. Turn up the vibes, it's carnival time. Turn up the vibes, in a comedy style. Everybody chill this out, turn up the vibes and chill this out. Chill this out, turn up the vibes and chill this out. Foreigners come down and they like it. Tell all your friends them to buy it. If you haven't drink it, then try it. 3 for 10 or buy a whole kit. Turn up the vibes, it's carnival time. Turn up the vibes, in a comedy style. Everybody chill this out, turn up the vibes and chill this out. Chill this out, turn up the vibes and chill this out. Turn up the vibes, it's carnival time.
Turn up the vibes, it's carnival time. Of course, our good boy is in the house. Have you put on some weight, Elvis? Is that what's going on? Your face look a little fat.
Chapeau.
Oh, chapeau. Okay. You look well rested. I haven't seen you, 1-2 days. Are you okay?
I must say Tuesday gone was my Earth date and
Your birthday.
Yeah.
So we have the guy from Triple K can sing happy birthday to you. Huh? All right, we'll do that sometime later. But welcome, Elvis. It's a pleasure.
Thanks, Matt. And yes, I missed a couple of Fridays, and it's a pleasure to be back. I say good afternoon to all our listeners. If you're listening to us in Dominica, around the world, wherever you're listening to us now, I want to say good afternoon and welcome to our program. Special good afternoon to my colleagues at the Dominica Brewery, Snow Corner, and also at the distribution center, Fokuli, and of course, to mention John Durant. Special good afternoon to you, Berjan. Happy birthday in advance. Tomorrow is your birthday, and you don't know. We are joining Benji and the rest of the crew outside of Tipex tomorrow to celebrate John's birthday, John Durant's birthday, tomorrow outside of Tipex. We know something big is happening outside of Tipex every Saturday. We'll let you know a lot more about that in a bit. But let me just give you a quick reminder, because you have missed me a little while. A quick reminder of what's happening every Friday with Dominica Brewery and Beverages. We have the Old School Bar, reggae at the Old School Bar in La Plaine every Friday. This Friday is no different. Kobe Hole in Lubia with Waters Friday. And check them out for all your different waters and your Kubole free for 10 at the Kobe Hole in Lubia. Simon Club and Sports Bar with burger and beer every Friday. Lily's Hot Sport Fokuli. Your Kubole free for 10. Candy Crush Restaurant and Bar with karaoke Fridays in Picard. Reggae Night at the Hub in Coliho with the Ultra Song Band. Also Rubies doing your Kubole on special free for 10. The Urban Garden Cafe, Unit 1A8 Castle Street from 4 p.m. every Friday, 4 to midnight. Your Kubole free for 10. Miss Bell in Salipia every weekend. Green Light, Portsmouth, your Kubole free for 10. Captain's Bar in Campbell, your Kubole and Guinness on special at Captain's Bar every weekend. You can check them out. Maria Mason in Miro. Brick Your Water in Tetmon and get your Kubole free for 10 at Brick Your Water. Manufacturers Association, as remind you, they are now located at the market where you can get all your local products. Your Kubole 6-pack, Luke Beer, Spring Water, just name it, all your local products at the Manufacturers Association, now located at the Roseau Market. What's happening this Friday? This Friday, we are turning up the vibes. Turn up the vibes with Mr. Mix in Scotshead, and that's happening at Ike's on the Strip in Scotshead. So the Strip of bars in Scotshead, along with Ike's Bar. We are turning up the vibes there this evening with the Kubuli ladies and Mr. Mix. So look out for this big one, Scotshead, Galia and Sophia. Massive, look out for this big one. Tickers. The warm-up is on at Tickers this evening. Check out DJ Epic and the Kubuli ladies. Of course, all the Kubuli crew is going to be down there. So look out for the Kubuli crew at Tickers tonight with DJ Epic, your Kubuli Free 410 Cyrilla shop. Mount John Big Domino Action. Cyrilla is known as the Waters ladies, so you can get all your different waters there as well tonight. So Big Domino Action on at Cyrilla, your Kubuli Free 410. The Inland Revenue, of course, Paul P, the water specialist. You can check him out this afternoon from 4:30 for all your Chateau water, all your different water, and your Kubuli Free 410 at the Inland Revenue Yard. Police headquarters, the HQ. That's what we are heading after. We are heading after work to the HQ for karaoke night. Friday, of course, is karaoke night at the police headquarters, and you can join, of course, Sergeant Bruno. Outside of the headquarters, there's some lovely, lovely barbecue. Roslyn on the Pottersville Highway. Check out Roslyn for your red hot barbecue and PC Cool Kubuli on the Pottersville Highway. Bronx, Bath Estate. Check out Norma at the Bronx and Bath Estate for your Kubuli and special and all of your lovely, lovely, lovely Zella then well barbecued at the Bronx in Bath Estate this afternoon. And we also have Meus in Canal Massac. Meus Canal Massac. If your Kubuli Free 410 today, look out for this from this Friday at Meus at Canal Massac from today on beyond. You can check out Meus for this. Tomorrow, Saturday, we are heading to St. Joseph for the opening of Carnival in St. Joseph. Tomorrow, Saturday, look out for us, of course. The Kubuli crew will be heading down there from 2 o'clock tomorrow, Saturday. Outside of Deepex, DJ Epic, the Kubuli ladies, yours truly, in Domino Action outside of Deepex tomorrow, Saturday, along with John Durant, celebrating his birthday outside of Deepex tomorrow. Of course, Benji will tell us a lot more about what is happening with Deepex. And on Sunday, well, before I jump to Sunday, we have a big fundraiser at Girodale, and it's the Delton United Sports Club fundraiser that's on outside of the Girodale Council's office from 3 p.m. sung by DJ Saddam, of course, co-sponsored by Josiah Benoit. Big things happening there. Dominica Brewery and Beverages on board in this one, and your Kubuli will be free for 10. So you can check them out there for this big one. JR's Bar and Grill, of course, and it's called Barbecue Sundays at JR's Bar and Grill. So you can check them out there for your barbecue Sundays on Sunday for this big one. And let's remind you that we have Paybush coming up as well on the 27th. Maho opening on the 19th. We have the BFS. The BFS is back at the Pebbles Park. That's back on the 26th, the BFS on the 26th at the Pebbles Park. And of course, we're turning up the vibes next week, Friday. Hollywood, it's your turn. We are turning up the vibes at Hollywood next week, Friday. And we have Perky's with pizza and beer coming up soon. So those are among some of the stuff we have coming up. Matt, and what's happening this weekend. Quite a few things. But we will now turn to the Tiger to tell us a little bit.
The Tiger's in the house. Tiger, how you doing? You're there.
Yeah.
Big things are going, huh?
Had enough Lubia spring water to drink this morning. Just waiting for a bit later to touch the Kubli to turn up the vibes.
Okay.
How it goes.
So what's going on?
Well, definitely, Matt, I'm in here today with 3 caps. I have a Tickles restaurant and bar cap that I'm wearing for today. a Revolution Restaurant and Bar cap that I'm wearing for Sunday. And of course, a Booyah vs. Soca Monarch hat that I'm wearing for the 23rd of February, which is the big one, the big climax to everything major on the Northeast. And so Dominica Brewery and Beverages Limited is supporting us, supporting the ventures. So just to begin, tonight, we want to invite everyone to come on down to the Tickles Restaurant and Bar. That's in the area of the Marigot gas station and, of course, the Marigot Fisheries Complex, where you can come on down, get your ice cold Kubli beer. Kivern, Laverne, and the rest of the team up there are waiting and ready to serve you. Of course, DJ Epic will be serving up the music tonight on the ones and twos and keeping you on your toes. Of course, come ready with your national dance from Triple K, because you never know what you might win, you know? So get the practice going, because things are turning up. We are turning up the vibes, of course, for the season. And so it's expected to be a good one tonight, Matt. And of course, on Sunday at Revolution Restaurant and Bar, you're going to get your Kubli free for 10 on promotion. And of course, your Guinness 2 for 8, along with other Belfast Estate products. You know, it's a easy Sunday chill vibes with the Sugar Fire La Poca with band, and we're just getting it ready. We're gonna have members or artists from the Booyah vs. Soca Monarch competition who will be passing through doing their stopovers in terms of performances, you know, just giving the people a tease of what they are to get on the night of the 23rd.
That's a lot of action for Little Tiger there.
It's a lot, and of course I want to big up my team, of course, who are helping me make the movements as we do every weekend over the last couple of weeks since Carnival has been launched. It has been a fantastic run so far, man.
All right. I'll tell you what, when we come back, we'll talk to Benji from the Triple K Band. Coming right back, Dominica, right after this.
Get ready for the biggest Carnival T-shirt band 2017. Get Benji. Come drum Carnival with the Booyah Titan. Triple K. Featuring all your favorite Booyah artists. Tazzy, Mr. Benji, and Asa Banta. Booyah Titans Carnival T-shirt band. Registration is only $75. Get your T-shirts, water bottle, drinks, and more. All covered by GX Sound. Go register at Deepex Color Lab today for the Booyah Titans T-shirt band. Sponsored by Deepex Color Lab, GX Sound, Vibe Radio, Flow, Archipelago Trade, Kupuli Beer, Nature Island Adventure Tours, and Island Flex. Dominica, get ready for the big Juve 2017 Water and Color. Come jump Juve with the Titans, the world's #1 Booyah band, featuring Tazzy, Tiki, Benji, and Asa Banta. The biggest Juve band for 2017. Water, powder, water, mud, Juve band for water truck. Water and Color Juve band 2017. Get your shirts, drinks, water bottles, bandanas, paint, and more. Registration only $60 at Deepex Color Lab in Roseau. Come be part of the biggest Juve band for 2017 with Triple K, featuring Tazzy, Tiki, Mr. Benji, Enter-O, and Asa Banta. All powered by GX Sound. Sponsored by Deepex Color Lab, GX Sound, Vibes Radio, Flow, Archipelago Trade, Kupuli Beer, Nature Island Adventure Tours, and Island Flex. Band 2017, Water and Color.
All right, Dominica, we are back there for the next few minutes in the house with the Kubli. Yeah, the Kubli guys today is Benji from the Triple K Band. Benji, what's going on?
I'm good, Matt. How are you?
I'm doing okay.
All right, good. Just want to say good afternoon to all the listeners of Q95, both here in Dominica and, of course, the wider region and the diaspora. And we're here talking about the Carnival T-shirt band, of course, in collaboration with Kubli, Dominica's #1 beer that is brewed right here in Dominica. Big up to Kubuli for coming on board, of course, with the Booyah Titans and, of course, the Juve Carnival band called Guilty. Of course, if you want to be part of Guilty, you only pay $60 for Juve. You get a vest with drinks, of course, and packs of powder. So it's all about powder on Juve morning, and with dusting all the negatives away. Of course, if you want to be part of the T-shirt band, it's only $75. That's in the afternoon. Carnival Monday T-shirt band, only $75. For the T-shirts, you get, of course, drinks, bottles, rags, and, of course, powder as well in the T-shirt band. Of course, every Saturday, we have what we call the band practice outside of Deepex, and that's where you could also register for the T-shirt band and of course the Juve Guilty band as well.
And that's starting tomorrow?
It has already started. It started 2 weeks ago.
Okay,
Two Saturdays ago, I should say. And of course, we call it the band practice. And right there at band practice, you could register for both bands. And if you want a special, the special is at $100 for both bands. So you could get that done at Deepex every Saturday from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. We outside of Deepex having the band practice, of course, alongside Kubuli, of course. Of course, this year it's all about Booyah Titans in collaboration with Deepex Color Lab, Kubuli Beer, Triple K Band International, alongside with Asa Bantan, Tazi, myself, Benji, and Tiki. So, hey, go on down to Deepex today. Go on out, tell them Benji sent you. Go register, especially for Juve and Titans in the afternoon. And don't forget, band practice tomorrow outside Deepex.
All right, thank you very much, Benji. When we come back, we'll, of course, allow the big man himself, Elvis, to close the show. Kubuli action all weekend long.
The spirit, take out the spirit. I cannot take it. I have to make it. I don't need no loto. I don't know moto. I don't have no tablet. Never see that thing yet. I don't have no salary. I don't have no money. I don't have no.
Coming up, Ronald Charles is still in the house. Need to know what went on at the court.
Why you got me for? Why you grudging me for? Why you grudging me for?
Elvis, wrap things up for us here. I know a lot is happening today.
A lot is happening today. Let me just remind persons of what's happening today. We are heading to Marboy this afternoon. Marboy this afternoon from 6 for the Sensational Carnival edition. That's at the Harbour Breeze at Marboy's Bar. We have DJs that may appear on the show like Midian, DJ Snow, Dr. Miguel Labadi, DJ Matthew, DJ MJ, Mr. Mix, and more. All that's happening at Marboy this afternoon, so you can check them out for this. We have the Turn Up the Vibes. We're turning up the vibes, and that's happening at Ike's in Scottshead with Mr. Mix. Tickers, the big warm-up one at Tickers in Marigot with DJ Epic. We have Cyril Atuse, Monjourn, Inland Revenue, big things happening at the Inland Revenue for the big t-shirt band, the Clubbird t-shirt band, of course, boast to be one of the most organized t-shirt band, so you can check them out for this one. Police headquarters this afternoon from 4, Roslyn from 4, we have the Bronx, Parfait State from 4 o'clock this afternoon. Look out for this and lots more this afternoon. Tomorrow, the opening of Carnival in St. Joseph, the big one outside of Deepex from 12, and also the Delton United fundraiser on Saturday in Girodale. JR's Band Grill on Sunday, and also Maho, of course, Maho on the Maho Market on Sunday. Look out for adding songs.
Thank you very much. Let's turn it up with Kubuli. We'll see you again next week at the same time. Thank you.
All your
February 11th, 3 p.m. All roads head to Senjo. What's happening again? The biggest village carnival opening. Senjo Carnival opening. The Honorable Kelva Daru and the St. Joseph Carnival Committee in collaboration with Digicel presents Senjo City Carnival Opening Parade. Saturday, February 11th, 3 p.m. Costume bands, t-shirt groups, guagua, cheerleaders, Senjo Sensei, and live on the streets of Senjo, Triple K Global. All powered by GH Sounds and Lights. Sponsors for Senjo Carnival Opening, the Honorable Kelva Daru, St. Joseph Village Council, Digicel, J. Astafans, R&R, Dominica National Lotteries, Kubuli, Springfield Trading, B.H. Williams, Josephine Gabriel and Company, 365, MMP, Newland Sounds, Fine Foods Inc., VFC, Saturday, February 11th, 3 p.m., Senjo City Carnival Opening Parade. You can't miss it.
1, 2, 3,
The next 30 minutes will be, of course, talking. I know you've been waiting. This is Talk on the Block, shortened version today, Friday. Just trying to find out what is really going on there on the ground. Let's talk about the young men arrested and being questioned earlier this week. Attorney at Law Ronald Charles represented a few of the accused. Ronald, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, madam. Good afternoon to all the listeners locally and abroad.
What's going on, Ronald? I see you busy around the courts this morning.
Yes, but yeah, I have been busy actually since on Tuesday. I'm trying to sort out. So many young persons were in their cells, especially young men, aging anywhere between 15, 16 years of age to 22, 23, eldest being maybe 30 years of age. Having said that, Matt, most, if not all, of the persons that were young persons that were arrested has been released. Some of them are on bail. And again, one would realize that some of them, the charges against them, some of them is obstruction of the police. Others look like carrying offensive weapon, etc., etc. Matt, having said that, Oswald George is on bail and he's having a great lunch. I heard just about a couple minutes ago he's having his lunch. He's in good spirit. He's okay. And we await his disclosure would be on April the 3rd, that we await the documents from the prosecution to move forward as he was charged with willfully obstructing Sergeant John Jules, a member of the Dominica Police Force, within the execution of his duty. And that is what he was charged with. Matt, we will not say much for now as it relates to this matter, because 90% of the time you await disclosure, you see what is going on, and then we take our steps, our necessary steps as it relates to that. Matt, what is very, very, very important for people to understand is that the police have a responsibility. The police have to do what they have to do. But it is very alarming when other, especially officials, not the police, making assertions on certain things that has transpired. It is sometimes worrying. Let me just say for the record that again, I want to again say that I want the police to do the necessary homework that they have to do the necessary investigation, because we are of the view that the perpetrators or who did what they did need to be brought to justice. And this is very, very important to us. So unlike popular belief that the 30 persons or so that was arrested is directly linked with the United Workers' Party, this is totally untrue. This is somewhat uncalled for, and it is absolutely, a shame that we have to be labeled for an incident like this. We are of the view that, again, the police will, I guess, continue their investigation and do what they have to do in order that the perpetrators be brought to
But given
justice.
the pronouncements of the Prime Minister, one would have thought that, he knew something about the investigation and came out very early to speak about it.
Matt, there is certain times that when the Prime Minister come on the record and he shut down probably an entire hour to speak, one word of advice is that I think he should make sure that he does it in a way that is in collaboration with what the investigation is saying. Because basically, you make a pronouncement that 30 young persons and technically would be of the view that is directly linked to the United Workers' Party, and and this is so untrue. This is so incorrect, and therefore we have the view that the investigation, I must admit, would be continuing. I don't want to speak on behalf of the police, but the perpetrators are out there, and we want to see whether or not the necessary investigations will continue, and we want to see that the persons be brought to justice. And it is important for the community, for the business community, to get redress on what has transpired, because we are not going to support those kind of activities and this lawlessness. So, Matt, this is what it is. I will be meeting with my client alongside other lawyers to discuss the way forward with some of our clients. I can see from the chart sheets that I have before me, some of these matters, one would say whether or not they are directly linked with the incident. Some of them is people, and I keep saying it from the first time I spoke to you, some of these incidents or some of the persons arrested, especially the young people, some of them were just going on their merry way and they were picked up. I even heard that there was a member from the Q95 team that was picked up when he was about to go see a fire and probably give an updated view or get his necessary photographs in action for his news desk. And unfortunately, he too was part of the cell. So all I'm saying is this is not what the popular belief from other radio stations and other persons and the government side would like people to believe. It's not Lennox Linton that have sent anybody to do anything. And for the record, let me make it clear that Ronald Charles will never even think, neither would he encourage anybody to try any coup or anything of that nature against the ruling government or the incumbents.
Here's some concern, Ronald, because I suspect these comments were posted on Facebook and was sent to me. Somebody called Tasha Timothy. In a concentration camp, I want them to put them. In other words, I want the police to put these guys. So I want one of the comments, and the police should do just like Hitler. Another guy called Yolan John Joes. Man, Delvin Castro, I back you. During the day, the police should keep their calm, but the violence escalated, especially late night. The police should shoot those criminals dead. That would be justified. We hear lots of comments as it relates to the opposition and suggestion that you guys were inciting. But I see a lot of inciting going on in these comments on Facebook, and people are associating those comments with people very close to the labor camp, if you will, and basically asking, why are these people who are, inciting violence not picked up?
Well, Matt, you see, and that is the sad thing, and this is what we want to continuously condemn. I don't think that persons should go on social media and trying to put judgment before anybody. There's a procedure. There's the laws that we have to abide by. There are certain procedures that the police must follow in arresting people and bringing them before the court. We are a country that is controlled by the courts when persons do things wrong. It is not a do what you want kind of thing. All right. So it is very sad that we are getting these kind of comments, and I would ask everyone to cease and desist from those kind of activities and or comments, because one would realize after the pronouncement of the Prime Minister that 30 persons have been caught, and there has been this avalanche of attacks, and that they should be destroyed, and they should be this, and they should be that. At the end of the day, the reports will show that the 30 persons that were arrested, that mostly almost 28 of them was released. Again, we rush into conclusion. The police have an obligation and a duty to do what they have to do. I think that the investigation is still ongoing, and we from the United Workers' Party want to put on record that we would like to see that the perpetrators of these activities or what transpired are brought to justice. This is what democracy is all about. It is not about the popular belief that persons taking matters in their own hand and they should be like Hitler and they should be this and they should be that and they should be shot and all these kind of things. Because when you have persons in authority using that position to blame Lennox Linton, for example, or the opposition party for putting all of this together, you must get people angry. And let me say for the record, Ronald Charles, alongside, as far as I know, Ronald Charles, alongside the entire United Workers' Party, has not assigned, neither did we dedicate, neither did we tell anyone to go and do anything as it relates to that. This is far, far from the truth. And it is sad, but it is a situation that we have to try to bring all Dominicans together and make them understand things will happen, you know, and when things happen, there's a procedure in place. We will continue to be, you know, we are very saddened for the business places that have lost. You know, they've lost money. They have to you know, they have to go and get these the windows refitted, etc. And it's going to be a cost. I also heard that the Prime Minister is going to make some contribution towards that. Having said that, at the end of the day, even when persons would commit a serious crime like murder, for example, they too are subjected to the laws of the Commonwealth of Dominica. And anybody who want to use, you know, the United Workers' Party as a scapegoat for what happened, it is sad for Dominica. And I can say that we will continue to be encouraged that the issues at hand need to be dealt with. Electoral reform. What is happening to this? What are we doing about electoral reform? We started a system whereby the government made a pronouncement that they were going to issue ID cards. They started with government workers, I believe. Somehow it just stopped somewhere in the air. And nobody's talking about this. The issues that have been pronounced on all the radio stations. Matt, you brought up one or two issues that have to deal with Iranian oil tankers, the alleged sale of diplomatic passports. I mean, that are the kind of issues that I would have liked to see, that within minutes it was said that the Prime Minister would shut down the entire other media houses and go live and give us an explanation as it relates to these allegations made against our government and made against the people of Dominica. Because there are many innocent parties that are being, you know, criticized, that are being, you know, we're given negative image on these issues. And the Prime Minister has failed to address it. And therefore, let me ask my people to let's continue to have a wonderful carnival. I do know that carnival time again is a time to be merry, a time for us to put our cultural, or bring our culture together, put our differences aside, and let's have a celebration. Let us not escalate it and or do anything again that may cause others to blame the United Workers' Party for it. Okay? And Matt, having said that, I want everybody to understand that we are one people. We are one people at the end of the day. And the answers that our leader has been searching for as it relates to so many issues, the allegation about the passport, the sale of the passport, the use of all these allegations and all these pronouncements that are being made. We need answers. Let us not get away from the hardcore issues. Young people, look at the ages of the persons that were arrested. 16 years of age, 17 years of age, 18 years, 19 years. These are young guys within the vicinity of Roseau. Young people. There is a young guy who was arrested, 16 years of age. His mother is in Guadeloupe. His father is dead. And he's living on his own in a little house in Bafa State. And he was in tears with me, trying to see, well, who can he call upon? It so happened that he wasn't part of the system. He wasn't part of all these allegations. All this murder them and get rid of them and burn them and do them like Hitler and shoot them. It's not called for from responsible Dominicans. And I do know that there are persons in the Labour Party government, I do know that there are persons within the system that is dissatisfied and about what is going on and the kind of comments that is being made against the United Workers.
Let's take a phone call there. Hello.
Mr. Peltier.
Uh-huh.
Ronald Charles, blessings to you all.
Thank you.
Matt, years ago, there was a woman, Andrea Yates, who drowned her 7 children in a bathtub. There was another woman who fell in love with, in America again, with a guy, and he didn't like children. And she ended up in a park where there was a lake match. She put a baby, a few months, in her vehicle and push it into a lake and go screaming and saying, look, somebody kidnapped a baby, thinking the intelligence of the world is foolish. When they don't check the tire track, they see the car ended up in the lake and she drowned her own child. Matt, I want to commend the labor rights who refused to listen to Roosevelt, Kerry, Justin, Charles, Mr. Daru, what's his name, the health minister, and many more that called them to come downtown with the red to confront the opposition. When they see that did not work, they start to burn Roseau. Sue me.
Let's take another phone call. Hello.
Good afternoon, Matt.
Uh-huh.
Mr. Charles, good afternoon to you too, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
You know, it is amazing when I heard, well, Matt, first of all, I was by the meeting, and I was by the meeting with my baby on my shoulder. My baby is just 1 year old. And I stayed at that meeting until Lennox Linton said the thing was done, and then we left. But what hurting me and what really bothering me is the fact that on DBS radio and also Kyrie, I heard guys calling and saying that the Prime Minister should take people and line them up and shoot them, and then you have the Prime Minister coming and calling we Dominicans, the names that he called us, Matt. I think the Prime Minister deserves to apologize to a lot of Dominican people. I feel offended by what he said, you understand? Because what could my baby do to the ministry building? What could me and my child do? And there were many other people with their children there also, Matt. And I just feel that, right now, the way I look at it, the Prime Minister isn't looking at us as people in this country. He seems to take us as things that he can, and the only person in Dominica that I think the Prime Minister is scared of is Lennox Linton. Thank you, Matt.
Thank you very much. We can take another phone call. Hello.
Yes, good afternoon.
Uh-huh.
I would like to call for an independent investigation into the riot that went on Tuesday in Roseau. But I am calling on the independent investigator from the MI5 from London. It is something that Dominica needs to get through. It cannot be as usual, because what happened in Dominica on Tuesday night, it is very, very suspicious. And Dominicans understand that there is going to be a lot of political killings on Dominica within the next couple days.
Why would you say something like that? This is basically inflammatory. You know something and you're not going to tell the security authorities about? I mean, if you're saying that, they're going to be killings, I mean, this is something that should be brought to the attention of the authorities, don't you think?
Mafias.
Uh-huh.
Let me tell you something.
Tell me something.
It is going on. You see, there is somebody that get killed in La Plaine.
Yeah, but you don't have the proof for that, so you should stop saying things like that. If you have the proof that something's going to happen, I think you should alert the authorities. That's all I'm telling you. 150. I mean, no investigations concluded there in La Plaine that this was a political killing. So why should I allow you to say things like that on the radio? Let's take another phone call.
Matt, I had to call again.
Yes.
Because, Matt, another point. Look at where the Prime Minister is misleading Dominicans. Here it is that he mentioned all the places that got hit. He said about Valentine's 2 stores.
Right.
He talked about the ice cream place. He talked about Digicel. He talked about Shine Union and Kimo. Matt, why is it that the Prime Minister could not say in his mouth that Prevost Cinemall got, one of the worst hits too? Because one of the Valentine stores is in Prevost Cinemall. The other place, Kimo, isn't it in Prevost Cinemall also?
Yeah. So what are you suggesting, sir?
Yeah, what I'm saying is, why is it that he's trying so hard to put it on the opposition people and not saying that the opposition business place or building got hit too? Thank you, man.
All right. Thank you very much. 151. Interesting observation there. Hello.
Good afternoon to Ronald Charles and your listeners.
Yes.
I too want to commend the labor rights for disobeying Justina, because she did call on labor rights to come out in red, but they use their discretion. They see it will have a problem. They know the minister is putting them in problem, and when they would have been in problem, the minister would be okay. The only person that had the little confrontation is Mami, who dressed all in red and walked through the crowd, and then the police had to escort Mami from the crowd. So I want to commend those labor rights who stayed at their home and prevent confrontation in Roseau.
Thank you, caller. It's 152. We'll come back to you in a minute there, Ronald. We'll try to take as many calls as possible and allow you to wrap up. Hello. Hello. Thank you very much. Next phone call.
Yes, hi Matt, and hi Mr. Charles.
Yes.
Right now, Skerrit is a total embarrassment and a disgrace to Dominica, the region, and the rest of the world. We are calling for his resignation, and I have no idea why he will not just go peacefully, quietly, and let Dominica get back on its feet. All these problems that are arising right now is because he will not listen to the people. The people have spoken, and we are calling for his immediate resignation. Thank you.
Thank you, too. Hello.
Good evening. Good evening, Matt.
Yes.
Yeah, Matt. I was trying to call you one more yesterday, but I had got back to it.
I'm not hearing one word you're saying. You may have to call back. Hello.
Good afternoon, Matt.
Yes.
How are you?
Okay.
Matt, can you recall the fire that was in the terminal at the Melbourne Airport?
Repeat again?
Skerrit said he knew who did it.
Yes, I remember that statement.
Up to now, what the police did about it, Matt?
I don't know if they do or if they did anything about it.
He did nothing. Roosevelt Skerrit said he knew who put the fire at the terminal, and the police did nothing. Have a nice afternoon, my brother.
Have a nice afternoon. We're going back to the overseas line there. Some people ask you questions they already have answers for. Hello.
Good afternoon, Matthias and Mr. Ronald Charles, the listeners.
Yes.
Mr. Ronald Charles, I must say thank you to you for openly coming and stand up, for the young people, in the country, because they are under tremendous pressure, they are suffering, and the stage is already set for them to be in perpetual poverty when we look at how, the capital, money is being spent in that economy. So thank you for openly standing up for them. One thing to say as well, Mr. Lennox, thank you for slamming the churches, on the island. All right, you have done a great, task in doing that. And persons must recognize in that island that they are in serious trouble, because it's like they're not paying attention to the issues going on around the earth. And see all the different economies and people are, removing themselves from certain, groups. And if it is that islands have to be in blocks, there are anger in the other Caribbean islands. Who is going to stand for them when you have the European Union, you have the US, and all of these other countries looking out for their best interests? What is going to happen to them? Thank you so very much.
All right, thank you so very much. We're going to take one final phone call, take a break, and we'll come back. All telephone lines, you know how it goes around here. Ringing out. Hello.
Matt, how you doing?
Good.
Matt, I listened to, I looked at Skerrit giving his address, and I said to myself, wow, this man is catering to his audience, and he knows who his audience is. You see those idiots who follow him blindly? This is who Roosevelt Skerrit was speaking to. Because no right-thinking, educated, logical person, whether they support Labour or not, would believe what Mr. said there. You could see the man just sit down here and whoever and put a little movie scene together, exaggerate, lie, mix up, twist up everything, and present it for the fools who are making themselves descend further. But, time is approaching, Roosevelt Skerrit, and your time is approaching. Have a good day.
All right, caller, thank you very much, sir. Hello.
Matt, good afternoon.
Yes.
And good afternoon to your guests and your listeners.
Uh-huh.
Matt, I want to join that last caller again in echoing the sentiment that Roosevelt Skerrit should resign. Now, Matt, I want to tell the Dominican people, let us not lose sight of where we are and how we arrived there, how we got there. Matt, presently, Dominica is destabilized. I have said Roosevelt Skerrit has been endangering the safety, the security of the Dominican people, and Matt, we see it unfolding. And I want to say to them, from an economic point of view, presently, no investor, no right-thinking, clean, decent investor is going to come to Dominica to do anything. Matt, can you hear me?
Very clearly.
Yes. So I'll say no investor is going to come to Dominica. So this is going to have more repercussions on the Dominican economy. And this is why more so we are calling for Roosevelt to demit office. Because Roosevelt has been a disgrace, as the lady just said. Now, Matt, you talk about businesses which were damaged in Roseau, and we empathize, we sympathize, with those who lost businesses. But, Matt, we had a sitting president, who shut down a prominent establishment on island. So this administration has been about destroying the Dominican economy. They shut down a business place, and it is no new thing that you see a lot of places were destroyed. Matt, you see, that is the modus operandi of this administration, and Roosevelt Skerrit, Matt, is hiding behind the police force, is hiding behind ordinary Dominican citizens, which have said, Roosevelt, you have disgraced the highest elected office in Dominica, and you must tell the world how many elections you have stolen. Tell the world whether you had a French passport while you were sitting as prime minister. These are the things you must tell the world.
All right, we're gonna have to take yours on that point. Allow, of course, Ronald to wrap up, and then we'll come back.
Matt, all in all I would like to say to our Dominican people, the first thing what we have to realize that we are one people, because at the end of the day, if you see we continue trying to divide this country, we will lose a Dominica. Our young people need us, and our young people need a future. We need to create jobs. We need to create an avenue for young people to be able to vent some of their frustration. As we can see that most of the young persons that were arrested on Tuesday night are very, very young people. I speak to some of them in the cells, and they were in tears because they cannot understand even why they were on the streets, or why they were, and they have nothing to do with the incident. The government need to understand that we need to take a very serious view, not to try to put a division among our people, but to understand that if we have an issue confronting us, and these are young people going around, destroying business places, or allegedly destroying business places and doing things like that, we need to come together as a people and try to put a resolution to it, and not to stone them and hang them and kill them, but to understand if they did what they did, what were the reason behind it and why did they do it. So therefore, it's about Dominica. This kind of division thing, we have to move away from it. We have to be one people, because if we fail to do so, all our young people, generations to come, will never ever forgive us. And you know what's going to happen? Most of us, if we live to see, we will be in the 60s and the 70s and maybe bordering the 80s. And then we will understand the country that we help to destroy. And because the young people then will be grown men. And Lord help us if we don't take a serious look at reforms or juveniles. We have young people in the cells we've grown up that are 15 and 16 years of age. What are we doing? We have no juvenile center. We have no reforms. The Prime Minister once upon a time spoke of an indoor court. When is it coming? Why can't we put the emphasis on facilities for young people? Let them be able to go and vent. One of them could be in a stadium at 11 o'clock playing basketball rather than roaming on the streets. These are the kind of issues we need to look into and stop trying to bring the political division and trying to blame Lennox Linton. And the Prime Minister have to stop using Lennox Linton name in every speech more than 20 times. What is going on? We need to put ourselves together as a people. We need to say when things are good, we need to say that. Our police, we have capable police officers there. Get off their back, politicians. Get off their backs. Let them do their work. If they have to arrest one of you, let them arrest you. Let them do what they have to do. Stop bringing political views, political, vibes into what is going on. What is going on is a serious thing for us as a nation. We must build. We have to build, and we will overcome. As the good song say, we'll overcome.
Energized.
Yeah, but Matt,
Ronald Charles. We'll talk again. We'll talk again.
Matt, thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you.
And I will continue to do what I have to do for the betterment of Dominica.
Thank you.
God bless this wonderful country.
Thank you.